Hello everyone, I'm here, more Radiant Dawn, and obviously going back to the Micaiah group.
Micaiah's ability to sense danger proves invaluable.
Micaiah's ability to sense danger. I mean, hasn't it been basically said that it's due to Yune? So at this point it's yes, Yune's warnings.
As they travel south through Benyon, Micaiah and her company clash repeatedly with the disciples of Order.
The winner?
Eventually, they pass through the central mountains and into the lonely wastelands of the vast Grand Desert.
The Grand
They are
Desert.
sustained only by their faith that they will reunite with their companions.
Okay, this is the desert where we found Tormoth and Morim in Path of Radiance, right? Chapter 3, Distortions. Alright. Endgame, let's see. Okay. Lekain talking here maybe to the boss of this chapter. The Dark Gods, State and Minions have defeated our forces at every turn. Now they have set foot on the holy ground of the Empire itself. We have no choice but to lead the army ourselves and destroy them once and for all. We are the chosen ones. Our will is the will of the goddess. With us at its head, our army is invincible. Yes, quite. As you say, Vice Minister. When I've beaten that brat Sanaki, I'll make her kneel before me and plead for her life. The Vice Minister says he hears the will of the goddess, yet I've heard nothing of the kind in my ears. Why would the goddess choose Lekain and me? We're the ones with the most to atone for. Well, at least this guy knows. Hetzel, I think we saw Hetzel before, like, he was one of the guys to talk to, whatchamacallit, Yeroth at the very beginning in part 1. There was like Numida, Hetzel, and Lekain, I'm pretty sure. So he's sort of Lekain side, but doesn't seem to feel exactly good about it. Empress Sanaki. The Silver-Haired Maiden. Yes, it's me, Micaiah. May I sit next to you? What? Of course you may. Thank you. This is awkward. I'm sorry, I know that you are not very fond of me, but I wanted to talk to you. It's not that. I like you just fine. It's just that you make me feel inadequate. It's because I can sing the Galder of Release and hear Yune's voice, isn't it? How did you know? I can sense the flow of people's thoughts. By seeing the movement of a person's mind, I can usually deduce what the person is thinking. You can read minds? What a boon that would be to running a country. If I could read people's minds, I could tell what the nobles and senators were thinking behind their smiles. I wonder why the goddess didn't bless me with such power. Micaiah was born with her power. We didn't give it to her. Is that you? The dark I mean, the goddess of chaos, Eunice? Yeah, let me ask you one thing, Yune. Why was Micaiah able to sing the Galder of Release, but I wasn't? I'm sorry, little Empress. I don't know. But I knew that Micaiah could sing it. That's why I stayed close to her. I don't understand. How can you be a goddess and not know? I thought gods were perfect beings who knew everything. Gods? Perfect? Where did you get that idea? You haven't met a lot of gods, have you? Well, no. But divinity created life from nothing. Surely only perfect beings could do that. We did create life, and can do many things that you creatures of flesh can't. But that doesn't make us perfect. It just means we can make mistakes on a much grander scale. We're not what you've been thought, and we're much closer to you skin wearers than some will admit. But we do make mistakes, Sometimes we make terrible mistakes. Sometimes all it takes is one emotional outburst, and the entire world is drowning underwater. Oh, ow! Where did this sandstorm come from? Yune, you need to calm down. I wish we were perfect. Then there wouldn't be any wars, and no one would have to die because of our mistakes. Yes, I understand, Yune. Now please calm down. Yune? She's gone now. She got upset. She hasn't lost control of her emotions like that in a long time. Micaiah, I'm supposed to be the voice of the goddess Ashera, yet I've never once heard her speak. I wonder what she is like. We may find out before this is over. Alright. I have to say, like, I understand Sanaki's conflict very well because she has been revered as, you know, the apostle of the goddess, the voice of the goddess, yet she doesn't seem to have such a connection to Ashera like Micaiah does to Yune. But in a way, it seems to me like Micaiah and Sanaki are like... It's almost like both of them are apostles to different gods, except that Ashera doesn't care as much for Sanaki as Yune does for Micaiah, but I'm guessing Sanaki will in some way show why she is the voice of Ashera by the end, right? Like, she has to. She has to. There's no way that Sanaki is like a fake or anything like that. I don't think that's the case. Like, I know that was the argument for the, you know, the Menion Council and everything, but I don't think that's true. Okay. Where did it go, Sigrun? Did I find anything useful? Only this. A Tome of Bolganon. Okay. Such a heavy sight. What sort of a state is the wording when the apostle has taken up arms and fights alongside common soldiers? Still bothering you? Ah, Sephiran, I wonder what he and Selgius are doing right now. Awaiting your return, of course. Don't have any doubt about that? Of course not. You wouldn't have been petrified. We'll see them when we return to the Empire. That's true. I think they are safe too. Yes, that is why I keep suggesting you should stay away from danger. No. Follow me, Sigrun. Glad she's feeling better, but to see our Emperor digging around the dirt like a common farmhand. A Tome of Bolganon, that, well, if no one else can use it, Sanaki can, because he's fire type. King Nessala, by yourself today? Yep. Oh, he's talking about South, okay. You say he's your brother, but there's as much resemblance between you two and between me and the Screamer. Not related, but we're very close. Like you and Princess Leanne. That's, What? You didn't... Yes, I can sense your emotions. You possess the same power as the Herons. Oh, sensing the emotions is another power of the Herons. Wow, okay, yeah, Micaiah is not related to the Herons at all then. At all. Did you find out anything else about me? No, I didn't try to read your mind intentionally. Just felt your feelings for Princess Leanne were very warm. You're sure? Fine, you're a lot like me, I'll let you off the hook. What do you mean like that? You'll see when the time comes. King Nessala. I forgot, this is for you. A Tome of Light. Okay. A Nosferatu. That's cool. We can store this, because apparently having stuff equipped gives you like passive recovery. Let's see. Skill and rest. Skill and defense. Okay, can I get a bit of a speed? Strength and defense. Yes, a bit of a speed, please. Why? I mean, the strength is pretty crazy now, so I guess there's that. Okay. And about the skills, I remember I wanted to do something with the skills. Oh no, that was Alencia, sorry. What I want to do now is use some of the Satori signs. I have plenty of them, so yeah, one is going to be used on you, the other on you. Let's see, like, armory suspicions correct? Oh, okay, yeah, that's not form shift. You just learn the skill. So it's like an occult scroll from Path of Radiance. Alright, so instead of getting a promo, you just get the skill through the Satori sign. This is triple strength and half enemy speed. What do you get? I think you get, like, roar? Yeah, roar. Yeah. Maybe that would be cool. Yeah. Why not? Let's give you don't. I mean, that's the thing with playing blind. Like, you do whatever the fuck you want, and then you can always blend. You can always blame not knowing the game or the mistakes you make. Yuna visited again, huh? Did she have anything interesting to say? Sort of. I think she might be responsible for the ancient flood that sank all the other continents. Sorry to break up your alone time. Wow, he's really pushing this. Sorry to break up your alone time, you two, but we have Disciples of Order troubles again. Hey. That's... I knew this would happen eventually. What is it, Empress Sanaki? Oh, I see. Like I'm rewarping... Yeah, he really likes to do that. Ah, my dear Sanaki, the false apostle. What a pleasure to see you again, and this time I have an army of the righteous behind me ready to strike you down. Vice Minister Lekain, you are the foulest kind of traitor. I can never forgive you. How amusing. Forgiveness from a fraud is of no value to anyone. Empress, please don't force me to listen to this blasphemies any longer. Allow me to silence him for you. Hold, Sigurd. I want to understand, Lekain. On what grounds do you claim that I am not the true apostle? The Apostle of Benion shall be the firstborn daughter of each generation in the line of Altina, First Empress. Wait? Nah, bro, it's Micaiah. It's Micaiah. It's Micaiah. It's actually Micaiah. Oh no, this guy was right. This guy was right then. Sanaki really is the false apostle, if this is the case. She will give voice to the goddess. She will pass judgment, give prophecy, and protect her people and their lands. Sanaki, you have never once heard the voice of the goddess, have you? That is only because I have not come of age yet. Oh, what a historical coincidence. That's just what the Senate has been telling the people for years now. Apostle Sanaki is too young to hear the goddess. Give her more time. How funny that the lie you've been living is the same lie we've been telling. But how? Explain yourself, Lekain. Poor false apostle. No one ever told you about your older sister, did they? She was the true apostle. I had a sister? She died before you were born, assassinated along with Apostle Misaha by the Heron clan. So the Senate installed you, the second daughter, as the apostle instead. You lie. You impugned me both, me and the noble Herons. I'm glad to have exposed your secret. Perhaps now you will be able to accept the truth. Silence! The lying tongue of a treacherous senator proves nothing. You seek proof? Fine. We shall settle this in the ancient way, in a battle to the death. Whomsoever the goddess sees fit to win the day must be in the right. Well then, I'm sorry, but you're going to be wrong. Lekain, we finally found you. Now's our chance, Soth. We must do whatever it takes to get the Blood Pact. Right, let's go. Oh, I forgot about the Blood Pact, but yeah, this guy is holding the Dime Blood Pact. That's kind of relevant. Okay, forced Sanaki, Sigrun, Screamer. Screamer is forced. Didn't know that. Nesala, Leanne. Yeah, basically that's going to be the team, the same team again. I have some cavalry here, but I actually have plenty of flyers, like, and some mages, because this is desert, right? So on the desert, having mages is actually pretty important. Okay, the Hark is actually perfect to battle some of the wyverns in there. Yeah, that's a good start. There's 2 bosses. Corona. Oh, this guy is a level 16 Saint. Can nullify an opponent's resistance and half their hit rate for 1 turn. High level priest. Yeah, this guy is like... Whoa. 35 magic and he only has a reward? Yeah, no, he's running away. He's not the actual boss. But he might be like an endgame boss then. If he's like tier 3 level 16 enemy. The true boss... Oh, Numida. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's going to be Numida. Is he a saint? No, he's just a bishop. Yeah, he's going to be the boss. And Lekain is just going to rewarp away. Watch it. Watch it happen. Yeah, I mean, I think at this point it's pretty obvious that I think the true apostle is probably going to be Sanaki. And that's basically it. Okay, taking on the wyvern is fine with you. Steel sword is okay. That works. There's like... It's all desert. There are no like better paths. Okay, that's a bit bad for me. I need to go for this, and if I take the counter, I take it. It's a 42, so please just dodge it. Okay. So I now only need to do 18, which is doable by Micaiah. Yeah. So we just give the kill to Micaiah. That works. I'm risking a little bit here. Okay, magic. Cool beans. Yeah, that works overall. Okay, not an easy start. The desert is going to be a problem. Wow, you're getting a lot of experience. Maybe I should give you kills more often. Vice Minister Lekain, I take it we may begin? Champions of the Goddess, crush these heretics. Give them the reward for rebelling against our goddess. Okay. They seem plenty aggressive. Perch is going for a Screamer. Yeah, obviously because it doubles, because the Screamer hasn't transformed. That's not great. So these guys are getting in the way, so I probably can't get to the Purge this turn. It's annoying as fuck. Well, let's see if the Harks combat against you. Only 8 damage, probably double. Can I get like an Adept or something? Oh no. Why? Okay. Oh, those are the crossbows. And that's what? Oh, tell me that's not like... Oh, come on. Come on. El Sleep. Senatorial research has strengthened it. Yeah, because it has 30 range now. El Silence. Wow, fuck you. Alright. Yeah, countering here for like 6 times 2 it's not good. Sleep on Leanne? Oh no, perch on Leanne. Oh, come on. Yeah, obviously they would be able to do that. That's a reset. And yes, I thought I can get here now. There's an Hellfire. Those are some Wyverns. I don't care. I don't care. It's important to take care of this perch, otherwise I get fucked later on, so... Better if I kill it now. It's on a very annoying place, and it's pretty intentional that they would do this, but, well... I mean, it's fine, it's fine. I can't blame the game for having, like, actual good positioning for their... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You reach, but only barely. Actually, that works much better. I can give the kill to Soth after weakening. Right? Yeah. Easily. So, let's go for that. We do Elite here. Screamer pushing was actually very helpful there. I think the Shobe is like a mechanic I haven't been using properly because it's so damn helpful when you find a way to do a good push. But I just don't use it as much as I should. But yeah, now there's multiple people going for Nysala, some of them with effective weaponry, like this bow here. Oh, this bow is actually quite a problem. I at least got Maelstrom, so I do a bit of damage there. And this means one of the Wyverns will be able to go for Nysala, which is okay. They all seem to be trying to approach Leanne because they see her as a frail target, you know. Okay, Adept, good. Adept, okay. Nice job, Thihark. Now I don't have to worry because yes, a normal one round with the Steel Sword does it. But that's okay. That's okay because I should be able to just you know, dodge it, and I can give the kill to Sigrun. Nice. Take this guy away, and this is an easy Sigrun kill. Yeah, that works. That works. As long as I can counter away from the bow's range, we are fine. I think Sigrun and Tanith have enough defense to maybe survive one bow, but that's about it. One bow is all I can ask for. Animation in this game, man. Like, I love the animations in this game, but they are very slow. Very slow. There really needs to be, you know, they need to do something about this. If I just have like a way to get them at higher speed, I would be okay. Maybe this Olive Grass was not needed because you seem to gain a lot of gauge per turn. Well. If... I'm thinking already, if Lekain is going to be a Saint enemy at some point in the story, then there's going to be tier 3 enemies, which means at some point I'm going to have to face, you know, enemies triggering tier... Impale, Luna, Flare, and I'm not that happy about it. Lekain has Corona. I guess that makes Nihil much more valuable, right? Whoa. What's this movement? Alright. Now that's what I'm talking about. 25 yet, and you don't have that much movement. I mean, you might be able to reach because you're a mage. Nope, you don't. Then, yeah. Oh, yes. I'm absolutely doing this. I wish Screamer got more, like, speed levels on auto-leveling, but that's okay. That's fine. So now he should kill you, probably doubles you, kills you, probably kills you. I mean, makes sense that Lagoose would be good at moving through the desert, because the desert just impedes human footsteps. Okay, I think it's going to be Boluch against the Wyverns. I have Leonardo close enough to provide the support. We can do some damage and we can just take them on. Yeah. 23, which means it's fine. Can I take this kill with... Nah, his levels are still shit. Now I sort of want to get like a Leanne Naesala support. They might even have a fast support. I don't know. I knew something about Naesala and Leanne because I know they have like an alt together in Heroes, or they are like pirates or something. Well, whatever. I think you can counter a little bit after this, which should be okay. Seems like we are not doing great. I mean, I 2 rounds, so I guess it's okay. Boluch didn't get a lot of levels, and he's still 2-rounding enemies on part 4. So if I look at it that way, Boluch is pretty competent. Yeah, he didn't get a lot of levels. Like, he's getting so much experience because he's not even level 20. While other characters I'm struggling, like, oh no, they are level 28, 29, they don't get to 30. Boluch isn't even... I think he might be around level 16. Oh no. Yeah, I got into Hellfire range. Okay, might be a good opportunity to just one-shot this guy. But maybe there's too many enemies. They are so powerful. Are we destined to perish here? What? Well... thank you. I didn't expect... Whoa, okay. Black Knight going against the Council once again. I think this is a Sephiram movement, like it should be a Sephiram move. Why would he go against the... Like, at this point in the story where Asherah has been awakened and everything, I don't know why he would do this, but okay. My maiden, hold on a little longer. I am here. So we now have the Black Knight, who's going to take care of all the bow guns for me. And of that mage too, if I just get out of the way, so let's do exactly that. I kind of wanted to use other units, but that's okay. Taking care of you seems important enough that I can use the Naesala action. I mean, if Naesala doesn't enemy face people, then he can just do this stuff. He's a killer. It's a bit too dangerous to just leave people around. How much movement do you have, by the way? Yeah, okay. So the Lagos are sort of thought out to have a comeback in this one, right? Actually, I think that while Boluch could be okay, approaching with a Screamer is also something that could be pretty great to do. Oh, I only have Lagusa Stone. Yeah, but I don't want to shift yet. Reinforcements? I suppose I must turn back for my own safety. It is vital that I not be harmed for the good of the world to come. While it pains me to leave the field of battle, I mustn't put myself at risk. I knew it. I knew it. That's annoying, because that means we don't get back the Blood Contract of Dying. Okay. What's the map objective? Please tell me it's not a rout the enemy. It's not a rout the enemy, it's a fucking rout the enemy. Why would you make a rout the enemy and bring reinforcements? No. That's not good. Let's go for this and repo to a place where I should have kept the Arquine selected. That's okay, I can calculate it. Maybe I don't have that many options for countering after this. I take this kill. I mean, you have what? 6 movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So I can go here. You shouldn't have anything. You have a shine actually. So you have some magic. There are some bows in here, and more importantly, there are wyverns. I'm thinking something like this is the play, right? I actually didn't check your transformation, but we should be fine. We should be fine. I think last time I checked, the Screamer was at 20 something because I had just used an Olive Grass. Also, you don't untransform very fast. Yeah, you're at 21 yet. Okay, you can take on all of this, really. I feel like it's Sanaki Appreciation Day for me. Right? Like, she's been suffering a lot. So today she can get some traitorous Benion kills. This animation is yes. Like... Oh, wow, 91% miss. Not great. Okay, that's it. What a fearsome beast! Only the Dark Oath could create such a monstrosity. What's wrong, little bird? Frightened? If you cannot look upon me, you cannot hope to defeat me. I mean, I'd also be fucking terrified if a Screamer were coming at me. Like, this guy is very scary to look at, actually. Yeah, I guess most characters would rather battle Naesala, right? Because they see the damage, even if the accuracy isn't very great. But the Screamer sort of has overkill physical defense, so I guess the Shine and the Purge will prefer a Screamer, and the Wyverns will probably suicide on Naesala. Yeah, you go for Janaf. This is the one guy that was allowed to battle Janaf. The others don't have enough range. For a moment I thought he had range, like a short axe, and was going to assassinate Sanaki, but that doesn't happen. That's not the case. Can I just say how much I hate that this is a route map? Because what's the point of it being a route map? Like, once Lekain is out of the way and I take care of Numida, like, why do I have to take care of every enemy in this place? I understand they are fanatics, so, you know, it's sort of logical, but even so, Roar, okay, you are probably dead. Yeah, Satori is in value. And I have to say, Screamer is, like, sort of very cool to use. Like, maybe not, well, obviously not as cool and as powerful as the Lagos Royals, but he feels like he's more rewarding in the sense that because he's clearly weaker, you feel like you're training up a bit of a, you know, a runner-up, an underdog. An underlion, I guess. I don't know, he's cool. I get the, you know, still being prepared to be the next game vibes from him. Like, he definitely feels that way. And by the way, that's a Shine. That's going to be pretty dangerous if we don't do anything about it. I mean, even if there's like an Arcwind and everything, there's not a lot of magical enemies, so I could just take you on with a Screamer. That might be the play. I don't want to be an Elwind range with... Yeah, nah. Nasala is taking the boss. Duke Numida. Unbelievable that a coward like you was changed back from stone. Particularly surprising given some of your more impious transgressions. Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a senator in good standing. My country produces excellent spies, Your Grace. I know every atrocity you committed while in dying. I actually hold quite a bit of incriminating evidence that would destroy you if it became public. It's a pity that all that work will be wasted though, since this is the last day of your life. Oh, that's next level of trash talking, but pretty true. Get a tear. Nah, don't even bother. He doesn't even bother getting tear. El Silence seems to be not doing anything or not trying. What's happening, Vice Minister? I lost the battle. Yeah, out of range of everything with Nasala here. Could get hit by a Silence. Oh no. Yeah, and I might be able to get out of... Okay. That's going to work. The Elwind... I don't have to be worried about the Elwind. 0 damage with the Physic. I love how the Physic has high critical for some reason. I don't know if it's because enemies have high skill or something, but yeah. Wow, Makalov has moved an entirety of 8 squares ever since the map began. I guess at this point might as well move you back into that side. So that if there are enemies coming from the left, they can't go for Makalov, they have to deal with the Harkam and Nolan first. Which probably means I can take care of them. Yeah. Okay, so we were on 23. On 20, I don't know what that was, but I should be fine. I love how Numida is this surrounded by archers and everything to try and avoid the Nasala solo, but it just doesn't do anything for you, right? Because what am I supposed to do? Take multiple parries to the face while I approach with a slow unit? I guess in this map you can just press End and hope for the Black Knight to kill everyone. Speaking of, what is the Black Knight going to do now? El Silence, there it is. A miss. Pretty cool. Yeah, he doesn't have the greatest move, but he has enough to chase down some... Oh, brother. Why though? Why? Okay, good job. Yeah, Sigrun is good. Okay. I changed my mind from... Whoa, yeah, okay. Yeah, Sigrun is very good. You have to understand that this was almost no investment on Sigrun. If you give her something like an energy ring, something like that, then she probably goes crazy. I still have 9 uses of Physic. I can afford to use one in here. To get experience too. Yeah. I get good experience by healing my friends with Micaiah, so... there was a bit of critical too. I get tier. Goodbye. I don't know if I was able to double this guy. The speed on Janaf isn't crazy, right? It's like 34. So as long as that guy had 31, he was okay. I mean, they aren't true blades. So 31 is quite a lot. I actually don't know if it's doable. Another miss by the El Silence. Okay. He really likes killing the halberdiers over everyone else. Bruh. What's that? Okay, it's just an elite. For a moment I thought it was going to be a staff user. Alright. That's a much better level than the previous one. That's what I wanted to see from you. Okay. Yeah, then with only these enemies left, we can simply approach. The Black Knight actually can kill a mage at least. Ooh, that's in one shot. Fell off? Gets damage even? I'm sorry, does the other guy have like a sacred weapon? Aren't you supposed to... Well, I guess he does have a sacred weapon because we've been told that all of these guys have been blessed by Ashera. So yeah, actually, let me shut up. This guy has been blessed. Alright, they are moving, whatever. The Wyvern is pretty dangerous if I don't intercept it in time, and if it becomes aggressive, it actually has like only two... Whoa, what's that? Bane. Is that a coincidence, or does it leave enemies at 1 HP? If it leaves enemies at 1 HP, it's not that good. Seems like lethality, but worse. If it was a coincidence, then it's a pretty good increase in damage. Like 2.5 or something. Or maybe it ignores part of defense, whatever. That's a great level by the heart, once again. He's been all around great for this... Wow, okay. You're stupid. The Black Knight is actually taking damage from these randos. And if he doesn't have like all around... Well, he does have imbue, so I guess he doesn't fucking care. Okay, the crossbow could be dangerous. As I said, the Wyvern is sort of a big fucking problem. Can I talk, by the way? Yes, I can. Okay. If I don't have anything else to do in this turn, then I might go for that. Okay, Makalov, can we run away here and actually battle this guy? I mean, I can go for a bit of funny damage with a chance of critical and a chance of flare, I guess. But this is mostly because it fits the dance. Nothing else. And once I take you out of the equation, we can just go here, dance. Actually, Leanne is kind of in danger, kind of. So what I can do is I can kill the Swordmaster with Sanaki and rescue her out with Tanith instead. So this is an Esala kill. Okay, now Screamer is perfectly fine because he only gets to lure a Wyvern, basically. Yeah, that works. And as I said, the only thing to do now is to kill you. Symboling for maximum accuracy. And well-placed rescue that I can even drop immediately because I have Boluch. And I'm guessing Boluch can do that too. Good job, Sanaki. And a level. Sanaki has good experience gain. She's one of those weird, like, promoted... Okay. It's working. I'm actually raising her quite a lot. So it's going to be a rescue, not a shove, please. Yeah, we drop and we just... waiting here. I think it's better. And I'm going for the talk. Ah, Sir Knight, I'm glad to see you're safe. I knew someone of your power wouldn't have turned to stone. I am glad to see you're safe as well, maiden. Are you here to save us again? Not us. What? I am only here to save you, no one else. But why? Why is me? We will talk more when the battle is over. I shouldn't have said anything yet. Forgive me. Sir Knight. Okay, we can purge. We're not going to, obviously. In fact, let me equip the Allied just to be sure I don't have that. There's going to be a bow and a wyvern. I think I lose like 2 transformation. Yeah. Okay, lions are solid as fuck. Well, this guy, this is his maximum movement, so I think he doesn't even get to counter away. So I can now just approach with a screamer and take the kill immediately. I could also go for the archer. I think we're okay. Please don't warp or anything. This guy just pushed Micaiah aside. At least South doesn't have problem against the crossbows. 7 damage, no crit. I get the crit myself. This is just a 1 round. He takes the attack, but that's about it. Good job, South. Okay, first level as a Whisper. Some strength. Yeah, he has a pretty good strength growth, and I did something very stupid in part 1, which was giving him an energy drop when his cap. But I have to say his cap of strength, even when promoted, isn't that great. But I just push him further into his caps. I guess I just didn't understand how important caps are in Radiant Dawn. Okay, no way for me to know. That's a safe position for Micaiah to just do this. This is mostly to be able to grind the weapon rank, because I know grinding, getting a higher weapon rank adds damage, and she's still at B rank, light. So a good start is just Sanaki going for this. Maybe I should have done it from, you know, one range. Because the advantage, I mean, he's going to counter no matter what, and then I can attack with a unit from close up here. Well, I can just use any unit with counter. Sort of wanted to do it this way. I want to give a dance to Sanaki, so that's why I said might have been better to do it from one square to the left, and then I could attack the lance with a Screamer, and I can dance for a Screamer and Sanaki, but that's okay. Another great level. Have a lot of strength on your growths, I'm pretty sure. You've been getting strength very reliably. Speed not so much, but with promo and everything happening, you get more than enough. Okay. And there we go. Okay, there's still 3 enemies on the left of the map. Well, there's actually 4 enemies in the map, because there's one up there that is going to be battling Nolan, if all goes as planned. But yeah, that's pretty good. I'll actually stay here just to be close to Liam, because I want to get the support level. Okay. I don't think I double. No, I do double. I mean, I have like 36 speed on South, so it makes sense. Brother. Okay, thankfully I have like one of the most broken flyers in existence to just get there in time. But come on. Come on. Like, why? Why do this? Okay, what do you have? A poleaxe. What do you have? A poleaxe. What do you have? A lance that's actually not going to do anything because it won't ever reach if things go as they should. I'm actually protecting Makalov because he can't get attacked without range now. Please don't double. I mean, I have very good avoid because of earth support. And no, you don't double. I just didn't expect you to be able to reach. I guess I didn't account for that properly. But that's a matter, that's a matter. The important thing is to kill this wyvern, and if the other wyvern approaches us, we can just fly into, you know, fly directly to him with Naisala. We have enough movement to do that. So we should be fine. This guy, I mean. No enemies being warped in? Oh, wow, okay, I talked too soon. Wow, what the fuck? Like, who designed this chapter? Someone sat in front of the computer, designed this game, like programmed this game, and said, yeah, you know, one reinforcement at the top of the map, then another one in the middle, then another one at the bottom, and we're going to just drop like 5 enemies, you know, to be completely safe that it takes longer than it should, we're going to drop 5 fucking enemies in here. And the others checked the work and said, yeah, perfectly fine, that's actually such a good idea. And Depdan, or Dambeth, sorry, no relation, has done absolutely nothing during the whole map, except for moving. And I don't think it's even my fault. I just think infantry units are not very well suited for this map. So I guess that's a big discouragement from bringing infantry units to the Micaiah side in general, unless they are mages. And because you already have Micaiah and Sanaki, it's not like any mage is going to do good. Okay, that works. I mean, at least we weaken. Worst part is I might get reinforcements once again this turn. Yeah, there was a chance to die there. There was a chance to lose Nolan. Because this guy has 4% critical and I'm not powerful enough. Oh, bro. I mean, I don't like those mages, but... What? Okay. Why can you talk to the Black Knight? You fear me. I do not blame you. I apologize for the circumstances of our last meeting. Be assured, princess, I am not here to harm you. If you are frightened, I shall step away. He talks, Heron. Okay. That's cool. I guess it's like a power scaling thing, right? If you are strong, you talk Heron. Yes, take this kill. Iron Dagger kills already. With support. Okay, that's the end. I think it is, at least. I wouldn't be surprised if the game decides to pull like reinforcements on every corner now. Ambush, even. No, I'm exaggerating. That's good. That's good. He's getting some. He's kind of bulky. That's something I like about South. Sir Knight, how good to see you. You always save me from danger. Maiden, I have a favor to ask of you. Will you come with me? My master awaits you at the Tower of Guidance. Oh, who can that master be? There's no way that is Sephiroth. The Tower of Guidance. If I may ask, who is your master? You will see when we get there. Please take my hand. We will be there in the blink of an eye. I can't leave everyone behind. We have to get to the tower together. Your allies will turn to stone when the light of judgment next shines. I do not wish for you to see it. The light will strike again? When? Please tell me. Maiden, I will come for you again. Make up your mind by then. Wait. Don't tell me he's gone again, right? I knew we couldn't count on him. South. Like he got away, didn't he? Yes, he did. But we'll have another chance. I'm sure of it. I know he's going to attack us again. Don't know if that's good news or bad. I know. We have to be ready. Okay. Trying to get Micaiah to the Tower of Guidance. That's how it's called. Sigrun, Tanith, I need to talk to both of you. I think Tanith is optional, so it's pretty good that I took Tanith to this side. Empress, why so serious? Whatever it is, you can be sure that Sigurd and I will help you with it. Tanith, let her speak. When the last apostle was assassinated, and I was not yet born, many went a long time without central authority. The people were frightened, both of the murder and the power vacuum. Without the goddess's voice, Benion was lost. Sephiran once told me that when the Senate confirmed my appointment as the next apostle, it was as if a sigh of relief sounded across the country. It's true, I still remember your coronation. The first time I ever saw you, Empress Anarchy. With your tiny hand in Sephiran's, you stumbled as you walked. A little girl, barely visible in the grand hallway of the cathedral. It was a moving sight. I remember as well, the Empress stepped on her cape and tripped a total of 5 times. Tanith, that hardly seems appropriate. I think the country's sigh of relief was unwarranted. I cannot hear the goddess's voice. I never could. This has perplexed me for years. At first I thought my youth was to blame. But this excuse grows thinner with each year. There is no clear age at which previous apostles heard the goddess for the first time, but all of them had heard by now. Empress, if this is about what Duke Gathos said, if I am not the true apostle, have I betrayed my people? Even unknowingly? You two are my most trusted friends. How would you feel about me if I were not the apostle? Be honest with me. You would like an honest answer? Very well. It would change nothing. What? If you thought that our allegiance was to the office of the apostle, well, you were wrong. Even from a young age, you have been working with Lord Sephiran to fight the Senate on behalf of the people. Our loyalty lies with you, Empress Anarchy. You will always be our Empress. Please do not forget that. I am blessed, not by the voice of the goddess, but by loyalty like yours. Be strong, Empress Anarchy. Even if you are not an apostle, you are still the one true Empress of Benion. Man, feels bad. For Sanaki to have been doubting herself for so long, and probably she has been fearing, this conversation with Sigrun and Tanith because she thinks they wouldn't follow one that isn't the true apostle. But thankfully, Sigrun and Tanith are like very cool. I honestly love Sigrun. I love Sigrun. I really liked her as a character. I was a bit disappointed when I first got her on the bridge chapter because I felt like she didn't bring a lot of new things to the table. I guess one of the main points why Sigrun has been so good is because Har died. Let's not forget that I had Har get killed in chapter 3 endgame, so I mean, if Har was here, he would probably upstage Tanith and Sigrun quite a lot because he would just be one round in a lot of stuff. And yeah, I actually think Har is probably a pretty good pick for the Micaiah route because of his one round in people and good movement. There doesn't seem to be a lot of Thunder Mages either, so he's probably pretty good to use in combination with Naesala. One is weak to wind, the other is weak to thunder. They kind of cover each other's weaknesses. Yeah, this was a great chapter in terms of a story. In terms of a story, one of my favorite, maybe my favorite in part 4 so far. Clearly focused on Sanaki, although there was a bit of things happening there with, Micaiah and the Black Knight and everything, and it's fucking Sephiran, guys. It's Sephiran. It has to be Sephiran. Like, Sanaki is talking about Selgius because she doesn't know that Selgius is the Black Knight, but we know Selgius is together with Sephiran. The game kind of has separated the Selgius plus Sephiran and the Black Knight as a solo entity as two different things. But we know the Black Knight has a master. And we know Selgius's master is Sephiran, so Sephiran is awaiting at the Tower of Guidance, which I guess means he was the mastermind behind of all of this, which makes me really want to bring Sanaki into the endgame, which I'm guessing is obviously the Tower of Guidance. I think deploying Sanaki in the endgame just to get a conversation with Sephiran that she probably, I don't know, she has very good resistance, and Sephiran I'm kind of sure is a mage. So yes, just to be able to battle him and get a conversation and see if we get a bit of clarification as to him appointing Sanaki as an empress and all of this is part of his plan or whatever. I would like to see that. Maybe getting a bit ahead of myself. I don't know if this was the... I guess that there would be either 2 or 3 chapters of each of the routes. I'm guessing 3 probably, so I'd say this isn't going to be the last we see about the Micaiah route. But it might be. Really felt more like the Sanaki route in this one though, so I haven't used Sanaki for the thumbnail yet. Good thumbnail, I can use Sanaki this time. Yeah. After all, I'm not going to get a lot more opportunities. There's probably someone else for the next Micaiah one. Yeah, this was cool. This was great. We also got a bit of fluffy, romantic, nice Alahas, warm feelings for Leanne. Absolute Kino. Like, we like that type of stuff in this channel. We like it. And next is going to be Ike. Ike again. Okay. I mean, it has to be easier than the... It's probably going to be another route the enemy map with full of reinforcements, right? It's probably going to be. But let's hope it's not too bothersome. Hope you enjoyed anyway. I don't want to be too negative with the gameplay, but yeah, the gameplay was garbage. I guess knowing there's like a big desert map that impedes your movement is a good reason to pick your team during the prologue of part 4 based on other stuff. Like, if you know the maps that are to come, you probably would like to bring like a higher amount of flyers and a higher amount of mages to this map, and maybe like completely pass on bringing cavalry. Anyway, yeah, that's going to do it for this part. If you liked, then consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.